Hey y'all! So Virginia bow season opened on Saturday, October 2nd, and I have had an exciting hunting season already. I've experienced so many emotions, it's crazy. On Sunday, October 3rd, I was out and I let a buck go at 7:30 in the morning that I questioned myself for days over. Why did I let that buck go? But it's moments like Sunday, October 10th, that tell me that patience is all worth it in the end. So it's been super hot here and hunting conditions just haven't been very ideal. And we had a little bit of a temperature drop on Friday, October 8th. And I actually canceled my hair appointment because I knew I needed to be in the woods. So I left my job teaching in the evening and I rushed home and I got ready and I went out and climbed in an area that we had scouted all summer long and knew that there were bucks traveling through. And I climbed and right about 6:30 I saw a huge buck that kind of made me shake while I was looking at him through the binoculars. And I didn't get any closer to him, but I knew he was there. So I got down at dark and left my climber on the tree. On my way out, I grabbed the SD card from the camera that we have in that area, and I got home and I checked the pictures, and there were two beautiful bucks that were on camera the past 2 evenings in a row, right at 5:45, 6 o'clock, 6:15, and they were hanging out in that area. So I knew I was going to hunt that area until I was able to get close to that buck. And I went back Saturday evening. I didn't want to go in the morning because there was more evening activity. I didn't want to bust in the morning and ruin that spot. So I waited till Saturday evening. I was going to go in and move my climber, but when I got in there was a fresh rub like 10 yards behind the tree that I had climbed. So I just decided to leave my stand there and I was going to hunt right there again. And at about 6:30, these two bucks came out and they were 50 yards to my left. I was not able to get a shot, and I wasn't even going to try to get a shot at 50 yards. But I paid attention to where they came out and exactly where they went and the area that they crossed. And I went back in there Sunday evening, and I got in super early, and I moved my climber to the spot where I watched them cross. And there was basically only one tree that I could climb. And there was only a little bit of a shooting lane, kind of where a four-wheeler path was. So I said, if it's going to happen, it's got to be perfect. Like this deer has to cross right here. I don't have any other shots. And sure enough, it all worked out exactly the way that I needed it to work out. And the moment is just super unexplainable and it's so rewarding. I'm still on cloud 9 about it. So here's my hunt. Sunday evening, it's about 72 degrees or so. I'm getting ready to head back out to a spot where I have been the past 3 evenings, and I've just been climbing in my climber. So today I'm going to get in early and try to get my climber set up a little bit closer to where he came out yesterday and hope that I'm able to get close enough to connect on him. The wind is kind of a northeast wind, which is pretty ideal for where I'm going. And everything feels right, so I feel like I'm getting closer inch by inch, so I'm hoping that today will be the evening. So wish me luck.
Because the only way I'm gonna be a better man is by your grace. I have hope. You've already paid every debt I owe. Please take my chains and make me see that by your grace I've been set free. I've got a long way to go.
You guys, I'm out here. It's just a little bit before 4, so I got out here in plenty of time. There wasn't many trees to climb where I wanted to, so I'm not in the most ideal situation, but I do have a clear shooting lane to where they came out yesterday. So I'm hoping that's the case today. If it all works out, it'll be perfect. So here we go. It's right about 72 degrees, so it's a little hot, it's a little humid, and it's hard to not sweat when you're coming out here to climb. So I have my Ozonics running, hoping to beat the bucks in their smell and their nose. The wind is in my favor from where I think they're going to come out tonight. So hopefully that plays a big role in it too. And hopefully it all works out. Right about 6:20, I checked over my right shoulder and there was this beautiful 8-pointer out in the field. He's not a shooter, but this is when I knew the woods were firing up. And like clockwork, at 6:30, 2 bucks came in chasing a doe, rubbing trees, making scrapes, and I was ready with my bow in my hand. As soon as he got to this point, I knew it was the buck I had been after. Go down, go down, go down, go down. I just shot one. I'm pretty sure I heard him crash. He ran through the field and back in the woods. And I'm pretty sure I heard him crash. My heart is racing. I'm shaking so bad. I'm gonna give him a little bit and I'm gonna get down, try to find my arrow first, and then go after him. Push me. All right, you guys, I just got down and I found my arrow where I shot. It's completely covered in blood. So I'm gonna get on a blood trail real quick before it gets dark. Pretty sure I heard him crash, but I'm gonna follow the blood trail. I freaking found him. Yes, very little blood trail, but I found him.
So I found my arrow right where I shot the deer. It went straight through with my Mathews Jewel. I'm only pulling about 50 pounds, but the Ramcat fixed blade broadheads are awesome. And there was blood right where I shot, but there was very little blood where he exited the woods and went through the field. So I was getting pretty worried, and my boyfriend came to help me track, and we found very little blood. I mean, just a few drops through the field. And then, you know, we replayed the video on my GoPro and saw where he had gone in the woods. And we actually went into the woods in that area, and I found the deer before we even found a lot of blood in the woods. But there was a good trail once he got back into the woods. But, I mean, it's so awesome to just find them and walk up on them and see the rack and just feel so accomplished. Bow hunting is such a challenge, but it's super rewarding in the end. All the hard work pays off, all the practice, all the hours, all the money. It's all worth it, and it's the best feeling. I just can't describe it. You guys have to go out there for yourselves. Good luck to y'all this season. Hope everybody has an outcome like I did.
I've been set free.